Welcome to my face. I'm Jim St. James, and this is Transformations. We've never looked better, right?
I'll go with yes.
Very excited today. We have with us the wonderful Landon Cider with us. I think you are the first drag king that we've had on the show.
That's great. Thank you. It's an honor.
When I first saw you in drag, my first thought was Adam Lambert. Like, you get that all the time.
I do. Yeah, it was one of my first celebrity impersonations.
Right. One of your crowd pleasers is Pitbull.
Yeah, I'm very proud of that illusion. I really worked on it really hard to not just look like him, but act like him and motion, do the movements and stand and move and everything.
Tell me a little bit about some misconceptions people have about drag king.
That we're just lesbians that go on stage and put on our dad's jacket. And that's kind of what you see a lot across the country. You just see these baby dykes up on stage, lip syncing to Eminem with a hoodie on. And a lot of them are following and inspired by makeup and wigs and costuming and storytelling and theatrics.
The same thing that makes a good drag queen is the same thing that makes a good drag
king. There's no reason.
It's character.
It is.
And then, of course, Michael Landon, where you got your name for drinking cider, right? You stand on stage dressed as Pa from Little House on the Prairie?
Sure.
Where did the name Landon Cider come from?
It kind of came, I just really wanted to play on words. And that's on my...
What is the play?
Land inside her.
Oh!
Ding, ding, ding.
Okay, that's better than Michael Landon drinking apple cider.
Yeah, but I didn't want to, embarrass you in front of all your fans.
Landon is a really sexy name anyway.
I've always liked it.
It's got a gay porn sound
a little
to
bit,
it.
yeah. And Landon's very pansexual. I don't want to, suck any dick or have anything near any orifices of mine, but I wouldn't mind as a scientific experiment to kind of take one to see what happens when I touch it.
So many drag queens talk about how straight boys come on to them all the time. Have you ever had any gay men hit on you?
Every color of the rainbow hits on me. It's always fun to play with the gay men because they have no problem with me touching them or getting they're like, oh yeah, I like it. They really are.
They've been primed for so many years for this kind of entertainment.
Exactly, and they know their limits. I love my straight women family, but when they get drunk, the straight women tend to sometimes get a little handsy.
Really?
Trip off,
they're the
try
ones
to rip off my costume. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Today, you're going to make me into a man.
I am.
I don't think of myself as very masculine. I'm not a masculine man.
I don't think most people do.
But I don't think of myself as feminine either.
Right.
I think if there's a Kinsey scale of masculinity with Chuck Norris at one end and Gia Gunn at the other.
Yeah, good references.
I'm sort of in the middle there. I'll be interested to see what it takes to become a man.
Just as much makeup, if not more. The basic concept is the opposite of drag, where we're contouring where they're highlighting.
Okay, well, let's get started and let's talk a little gender and figure it out.
Sounds good.
Okay, yay, hold on. So what is our first step?
Foundation.
Foundation, as usual.
And we're just using pan stick like the queen. So I don't know how high I'm gonna go, so I'm just gonna go real high.
Now, I was looking at some pictures of you, and you have a lot of low-cut shirts and everything. Is that a plate that you use, or is that all makeup?
It's all makeup.
It can't be.
It is.
Because you have a man's chest, and you don't have a man's chest.
No, I don't.
How do you do that?
Magic of duct tape. I duct tape each breast back under my armpits and paint a man's chest once I get it as flat as I need.
How do you do that? Is it painful?
Very painful.
Can I touch your boob? Can you show me?
I never thought James St. James would touch my boobs, but help yourself.
Well, we could pull a boob over and see
what I do have my bra on, so it's not as malleable, but yeah, they just kind of go back underneath the armpits.
Like tucking, but it's even worse because it's...
in the eye of the beholder.
Well, I have boobs. We might have to tape me back a little
I'm
bit.
prepared. I brought duct tape, and I'm prepared to give you pecs and abs.
This is a stupid question. I mean, because it's new to me. So, is it okay that I ask stupid questions?
Ask you whatever you like.
Would it stretch the skin? Does it give you stretched out boobs after?
Yeah. If you want to be a professional drag king, expect to have boobs down to your knees when you're in your 80s. So now I just have a contour palette. This is Anastasia Beverly Hills. It's one of my favorites.
These are the contours that men have. So you're treating my face like it's a woman's, right?
Correct. Kind of a good tip for any queen or king is don't see your features. See a blank canvas and paint what you want to see. So we're queens usually we'll highlight all up in here, do their thin little nose, and I'm just bringing it all out instead.
You want to make a bigger nose.
Contour is where you want deep, highlight is where you want it to pop out. So if you want something to recede, you put darker. If you want something to come out and look like it's bigger, you put lighter. Same concept.
Right.
Just opposite placement.
Tell me a little about the history of drag kings.
You know, you think that there's not like a history, that it's new, or like there's a big resurgence in the 90s where it kind of came out again, and I think,
Like
oh, that's
after
where it
Katie
started.
Lang, you know.
Yeah. Around 1700, there's breeches roll. That was something that kind of came out. And then in the mid 1800s, in the music hall scene, that was a big elevation of kings, where they actually started to be respected. And
Tilly Losh?
Vesta Tilly,
yes.
Ella Shields.
Okay.
Hetty King was one of my kind of inspirations. She would go and meet with the soldiers, and they would love to see her in their uniforms, and it was really respected as an art, and they weren't taken aback or offended by it. They were like, "Oh my God, I love it!"
There was no even thought of like homophobia or anything like that.
Entertainment. And
will they ever have a drag king on RuPaul's Drag Race?
You tell me. I've auditioned a couple times.
Have you?
Uh-huh.
And what have they said?
They haven't said anything. No, I'm contouring your whole face, even though we're putting a beard on, just so that people can kind of see all the contouring that's going on. Squaring out the jaw, squaring out the cheeks. I always give myself a little butt chin. Yeah. But since you have them, we're just going to accent it.
Do I have one?
We have a little butt chin. There's a little butt chin. This is a little one. When I host, I always say that all the gay boys want to suck my sock.
I say that too.
I'm well hung. I mean, if you had the option to buy one too, wouldn't you buy a big one?
Yeah, totally.
Exactly. All this is gonna get blended out. So I'm just kind of drawing out my sharp lines. Then
Did you give me like a brow bone right there too?
Sure did.
You all look tough and mean.
That's why I brought candy for you. I was bribing you so you could stay still. Yes.
This is like whenever I get poked, I get that.
You do. I also have Werther's Originals, and I have gummy bears.
Do you think I'm gonna start acting butcher and
Well, we're gonna teach you how to be butch.
You are? Okay.
Yeah, we'll give you a little lesson on how to butch it up. But first things first is
someone was rolling their eyes over there thinking what was gonna happen.
Stiff wrists.
Stiff
Stiff wrists.
What?
Don't go flailing them around. I'm just drawing out the base of your eyebrow. For me, like where my Christine eyebrows are right up like above my natural eyebrow line, and Landon goes right below my natural eyebrow line. I've been around drag queen penises so much that I'm just
You're immune
pretty
to it.
used to it.
Who are some of your favorite drag queens?
Penises or just queens?
Now, do you perform at some of the same venues and clubs and with them?
I do now. I was just last night with the Dream Girls.
And what did you
Huge
perform?
honor. It was a Disney show. So I did my Peter Pan. I debuted that at the Mickey stage when Gaga came and filmed us.
Oh, yeah.
Which is funny because everyone all over social media and these media outlets were like, "We love the video so much. We especially love the drag queen as Peter Pan." I'm like, do your damn research.
That is not a drag queen. Oh, are we ready for the beard?
Well, we're gonna play with it. We're taking you to the extremes of masculinity right now. So this is my Ron Burgundy wig.
Oh, yeah.
I do a Anchorman impersonation. That is one of my favorites. He's really fun to perform because he's so cocky.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I've
he's
never
just
seen
so
one of
cocky.
those movies. Right now, you are creating your own mustache with pieces of hair. It's so itchy and gross.
I know.
It's just the worst.
I know. And I didn't even put any down underneath because it's going to be camouflaged with
Going
this thing.
up my nose. Ugh. Flash Gordon will not survive my death ray. What new Flash Gordon? There's no new Flash Gordon. The Flash, that's totally different than Flash Gordon. Flash Gordon was like a spaceman. And Flash is like totally like Barry Allen, who was like a police chief who was struck by lightning and became the fastest man alive.
God.
Oh, it's so itchy. Oh my God, it's terrible. I hate it. Oh my God, that's just the worst.
Welcome to my world.
So I'm gonna go change into my lumberjack outfit, and then I'm gonna turn into a man, and that'll be the transformation like I. Right. What do straight men say? They don't say raw, do they?
No. Straight men don't usually just grunt all the time.
Transformations, oh my God, yes! Sup?
Keep your shoulders back. Chest kind of slightly out and proud, like you're out. You're out. Yeah. Keep your wrists. Yeah. Don't play around.
Leave my wrist alone.
Almost kind of flex all the time, especially if you're like gesturing to something. Yeah. If you're gesturing to something, have a flex in your arm so it's not softened. Yeah. And then you walk, you lead with your dick.
Lead with my dick.
Think dick. Yeah.
Oh!
You're gonna chop down the trees. And then you immediately tuck your prop and like queened it out. Yeah, I got a prop.
Lean out, in, chest out, dick out. How do you get your chest and your dick out at the same time?
Yeah, it's a mental dick.
I love it. Okay, great. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mwah.
Oh, mwah.
Oh, yeah. Yo.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah.
Whoa.
Sorry about it. Yeah. No, we don't hug. Men don't hug.
And don't forget to subscribe to WOWPresents. Was that good?
That's good. That's good.
And if you'd like to join the WOWPresents network, email us at youtube@worldofwonder.net.